Good morning, class. Today is Monday, April 27th, and we're still doing that lockdown thing. I hope you guys are healthy. I know by now you probably know someone who is sick. You may have someone in your actual family. I pray that it's not you, but either way, I'm praying for you and your family. Some of you are having to do extra work to help out, and you guys are amazing just for getting through this and having to do your school online and doing the work. I'm really proud of you guys. For today's assignment, we have this reading. It's called Black, White, and Jewish, and it's written by a woman who has a Jewish father and a black woman. Her parents grew up in a time it was still segregation was going on, so it wasn't easy times to be an interracial couple. It was even more weird, in her opinion, for a Jewish man to be with a black woman. So she dealt with a lot of racism outside of her family, and she even dealt with some inside of her family. It's a really good read. She's a great writer. She uses a lot of figurative language. Before you read it, I found this video. It's by Trevor Noah, and he's doing a stand up, but he's talking about being biracial himself. I think the video is a good lead in to the topic, and the video is about 7 minutes, maybe 8 minutes long. So it's kind of a long video, but it's entertaining. Like I said, he's a comedian, so it's funny. I think you should check it out. It'll give you some insight into this whole biracial thing, since most of you are not biracial, so you may not know what that's like. So I think the video will be a good lead in, but it is optional. There's no assignment connected to the video, but I think you should check it out. All right, so when you get into the reading assignment, you're going to notice it's a long assignment. I apologize, it's 7 pages long. That's a lot to read. That's single space. That's a lot to read. As you're reading it, you're going to notice that some of the vocab words inside of the text are already bold. If you're not sure about how to do your annotations, that would be a great start. Look up those words and write the definition right next to it. Remember, you need to highlight the stuff you add. I don't need you to highlight anything inside of the text. Just highlight the stuff you add, your notes. That's what I need highlighted so I can know that you actually made a note and learned something from what you were reading. So you need to annotate the text, not just the vocabulary words, but anything you feel like annotating, whether it be a note or a wondering or Arthur saying versus doing, or you see some figurative language you want to highlight, any of that stuff. But highlight what you write. After that, you're going to notice some questions that are inside the text. So the questions aren't all piled up at the end. The reason why I have them inside of the text is because the question is usually going to be right after the paragraph you just read. So it makes it easier when you're dealing with a reading this long to not get to the end and have to figure out where these answers are. They're very close to wherever the question is. So answer the questions within the text. Just press enter and start typing your answer. You don't have to highlight your answer, but it would help me find it. So you might want to do that. Other than that, that's it for the week. So you're going to have all the way until May 1st, Friday, to complete that, turn it in. Make sure you do your annotations. That's a big part of the grade. And and all the questions are inference questions. They're like, what do you think, or things like that. So the majority of the questions are opinion based, so you can't go wrong. This is a assignment you should all make 100 on. I mean, there's no right or wrong answer for the majority of these questions. So if you don't make 100, it's because you didn't answer the questions at all, or you chose not to annotate. Neither one of those should be the case. All right, so that's it. Like I said, hope you guys are doing well. I will see you again next week.